when the hurricane travels that far north,
yeah,
oof, that's going to get everyone's attention.
Yeah, it's surprising, right?
It's odd. They get hit by these storms as they're kind of transitioning from being tropical systems to being post-tropical, but they still pack some very intense winds, a lot of rain, and they kick up those huge waves. Again, Maine, the storm isn't going to hit Maine or the United States. It's going to hit Nova Scotia, but it's close enough over the next about 3 days or so. Here's where it is right now, centered to the western Bermuda, and see, it looks more ragged than it has the past couple of days. Starting to lose organization. The winds are down to 85 miles an hour. It's going to continue tracking straight to the north over the next couple of days, so let's take a look at that forecast path. It's down to a Category 1 hurricane. It will weaken and become post-tropical before it makes landfall right on the tip of Nova Scotia. That's going to happen Saturday afternoon, but it's still going to have 70-mile-an-hour sustained winds at that point, and strong enough that the circulation around this as it's approaching Nova Scotia is going to send those waves towards the coast of New England, Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts in particular, and it's going to kick up some huge waves in the Bay of Fundy. That's that little bay right in between Nova Scotia and mainland Canada. It continues to track to the northeast and weakens and just gets caught up in the overall flow of weather around the northern hemisphere, and that's going to be it for what was once the Category 5 hurricane. Mercifully not going to be nearly that strong as it makes landfall in a few days. Right now, looking outside from San Jose, things are looking good. Mix of low cloud cover and fog tonight. Some patchy coastal drizzle certainly going to be possible. Don't be surprised if you have to fiddle with the windshield wipers as you're making your way out and about early tomorrow morning. Hazy afternoon sunshine, still some smoke in the atmosphere. Fortunately, not enough to cause any significant breathing difficulties. One more day of near average high temperatures tomorrow, and then a cooling trend as we head into the weekend. Let's start with that, with the Concord 10-day outlook for temperatures, and you can see the dip that occurs as we hit the weekend and head into early next week. Temperatures running 5 to 7 degrees below normal, even one day in the upper 70s for highs. In September, that's bonus territory for inland parts of the East Bay. And even once we warm back up, temperatures at worst are going to be around normal for next week as we begin fall a week from tomorrow. Here's the smoke concentration map, and the bulk of it is farther north towards the fires that are still smoldering in far northern California. Just enough that has been drifting down towards us to result in some moderate air quality readings, especially today inland in the East Bay and the Santa Clara Valley. I think the focus the next couple of days is going to be closer to the North Bay. We should see some improvement as we head into Sunday and Monday as the winds change direction and push that smoke farther to the north. We'll keep you updated on that as we head through the weekend. There is the fog already rolling in and obscuring the top of Salesforce Tower. Temperature in the 60s in San Francisco and Oakland, 70s for San Jose and Santa Rosa, down to 71 already in Santa Rosa. Still low 80s in Livermore and in Concord. Those numbers not quite as warm as they were 24 hours ago, and that drop will continue. It's going to be a deeper marine layer spreading farther and farther inland as we head through the rest of tonight and into early tomorrow morning. So it takes a little bit longer to back up towards the coast. And along the coast, I wouldn't anticipate seeing a whole lot of sunshine for the next couple of days. Temperatures tonight dropping down to the mid to upper 50s with some low 60s sprinkled in. Highs tomorrow close to, but some spots slightly below what's normal for this time of year. Still mid-60s along the coast and a mix of 70s and 80s down the peninsula and the south end of the bay, with low to mid-80s in the Santa Clara Valley. Low to mid-80s for most of the Tri-Valley. Just the hottest spots east of Mount Diablo around 90 degrees with highs around the bay, a mix of upper 60s and low 70s, and a mix of mid to upper 70s and just a couple of low 80s for most of the North Bay until you go much farther north. St. Helena is going to be kind of the outlier on the hot end of things in Napa County, and of course inland Mendocino County and Lake County. Still feels like summertime. The vote at the Haight-Ashbury Street Fair this weekend. Temperatures are going to be in the 60s in San Francisco on Sunday. Not a huge drop in temperatures around the bay as we head through the weekend into early next week. That cool down will be much more noticeable for inland parts of the Bay Area, where you get to spend, well, several days in the 70s for highs. Again, in the month of September, as we finish off summertime officially over the next 7 days, that is awfully nice territory to be in. No extreme heat in sight, even for the hottest parts of the Bay Area. Of course, along the coast, well, maybe a little sunshine the next couple of days. It'll be in real short supply by Sunday and Monday.
All right. Well, enjoy it while it lasts. Thanks.